Today's episode is brought to you by Smoothie King. Look, you know where it is. It's on Hardy Street. You love it. It's about to be spring and summer. We're going to be outside. Maybe you're watching your fitness. Maybe you're making smart nutritional decisions. Smoothie King has you covered. They got all kinds of protein bars and supplements. It's like a vitamin store in that place. And you got fruit and vegetable smoothies. They got all kinds of stuff. So make sure you go visit them. They're on Hardy Street, across the street from the Midtown Marketplace. You know where it is. And I'm not going to give you the phone number because it's a smoothie place. Don't call them. You're not going to be able to hear over the blender. Just go to Smoothie King. You could go to Qdoba beforehand too. Get you a burrito bowl. Be real smart and healthy. Then go straight to Smoothie King right after. Tell the bolsters I sent you. This episode was really interesting. I got to play Questions About You with Bishop Lewis Kihneman. He did some interviews earlier in the day with students, so we kind of skipped the small talk and just got straight to playing games. And some of his answers, most of his answers are actually, stuff you'd expect from anybody. But then some of them are like, man, you're definitely living the bishop life. It's it's different from lay people's lives, and it should be. So it's really interesting. I hope you enjoy it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. If we can get to 1,000 subscriptions, we can actually monetize this channel. That just means we got to get to at least 1,000, and then we can actually raise money for the school. It costs you nothing. You just have to sign in and subscribe. That's it. I'll keep putting content out. It's fun anyway, right? But it's a great way to support the school, make it a better place, and bring money into the school without having to invest any money into it. It's great. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, enjoy. Well, Bishop Kihneman, it's great to be here with you today. How are you?
Doing fine. It's great to be with you. It's been fun to be with all of our young people here at Sacred Heart. What a wonderful joy it's been to be with them.
Yeah, you've seen literally everyone.
Everyone.
So really good. And I'm very thankful that you're taking the time to spend some time with me too, because I know you've been hustling. So
it's been a full schedule, but it's all good.
So we appreciate it. So we're gonna get right into it. Are you ready to play Questions About You?
Sure.
All right. All right, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. That's the most common answer, and I really can't disagree with it. Being on the walls, Sacred Heart, Crusader blue. What's your favorite animal?
I like all animals, but puppies are my most favorite of all.
What kind? What breed?
It really doesn't matter. I mean, I love Shih Tzus very much, but it almost doesn't matter. I mean, I like big dogs, small dogs, it doesn't matter.
Just puppies.
Yeah.
You gotta like puppies.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite hobby or pastime?
I love to read. That's one of them. And if I'm in hobby mode, I'm doing science fiction or fantasy. But I also love to fish. I don't get the chance to do much fishing right now because of my schedule. But when I get to go, it's wonderful.
Yeah. What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
I caught a 150-pound halibut in Alaska. So that was my biggest fish.
It's
a big fish, trust me.
150 pounds?
150
How
pounds.
long was it?
It was 6 feet long and almost 6 feet wide.
Oh, wow.
Huge.
How do you even get something like that in the boat?
It was a challenge. It took a bunch of us to get it in.
150-pound fish. That's like a person. That's insane. What has been your favorite memory this past year? And I love asking this because we tend to think about, especially this past year, what's been difficult. It's what's in the news. It's what we're fed. What's been your favorite memory from this past year?
I think really being able to celebrate Mass even during the COVID crisis. And I've shared with my staff a bit, there's been some moments when, I've held the Eucharist and it's really been just a powerful, profound moment. It's as if you see the change from bread to body, from wine to blood in that moment. It's really been quite unique and quite spirit-filled.
I think what I'm getting from you there is that what I've heard a lot of people say too is that you're not taking anything for granted, and that things that already meant a lot to you mean even more.
They do. And I know I've talked to the priests, and they really miss the people. I know when we first had to have everybody away and celebrating Mass privately, it was really hard on the priest. And so when we got to 10 people, they were so happy to see those 10 people. And now that we're up to 50%, they're happy to see the people. But they're looking forward to us opening up completely. So we're praying for that.
Yeah, I think it's on the horizon. You know, it's one of those, keep your head down and keep going, pushing through. But that's really cool. Man, not disappointed with your answers, Bishop. What talents do you possess that not many people know about?
In the diocese, you're talking about?
Just any, you have can you curl your tongue, or just some silly talent you might have that people don't know about? Yeah.
Okay, talent. Well, a lot of people don't realize I can play the guitar,
nice.
Which I can. I've was playing with the young people there when they were giving the answers on the different prayer forms. I was actually holding the note of the prayer form for a longer period of time than they're used to. So that's one of the things I'm able to do. I like to sing. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have a nice voice. I heard that in Mass this morning. That was really cool. Ash Wednesday Mass. Having people there in the chapel, that was really special. Man, we got to start. I play drums. You play guitar. We got to start a band.
We can jam together, man.
Yeah. What would our band name be? You can get back to me on that.
We'll call ourselves Thunder on the Right.
Thunder. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, which TV sitcom would you star in?
That's a good question.
It's tough because there's so many.
I really liked Little House on the Prairie. That's going back a ways, but I like that one very much. There was one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a mixed family, of two families coming together, and that was a neat one too. So those are the ones that kind of come to mind.
Yeah. I got you. What is your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is one of the ones we use usually at the schools, and it's John chapter 3, verse 16. God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him may not perish, but may have eternal life. That's actually my favorite quote of all quotes. Second behind it would be, the Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want, Psalm 23.
Those are pretty solid quotes there. Mm-hmm. Those are pretty good. Those are great. How would your friends describe you?
I would hope they would consider me a friend.
Right. Well, yeah.
And I would hope they would say I'm willing to listen and also, share with them and be in companionship, with them. And I hope they would say I love the Lord and that Jesus is the center of my life. I hope they would say that. So.
I think they would. I love asking that question because it's interesting to see people think about how others view them, especially with the younger generation. But I think it's equally as valuable for all ages to kind of think about that sometimes, and that's really cool. I think most of the time too, when people describe that, how they think their friends view them, they're already doing that, But sometimes they have this uncertainty. So you're definitely. I would say God's the center of your universe for sure. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Well, I actually have a superpower now, and that is to bring souls to God. It takes place in a lot of different ways. So it's through the love of Jesus Christ and sharing that love. It's also through laying hands on people for healing and peace. It's also enabling the sacraments to happen throughout the entire diocese for people. And of course, celebrating Mass is one of the most powerful moments that a priest has. And I think that's really what I would celebrate.
Wow. All right, this is my favorite one, the last one. How do you want to be remembered?
I think my motto covers it, and that is, the Lord is my shepherd. And that's who I'm trying to be, also the shepherd of our people in the Diocese of Biloxi. That's really the call that the church has given me, that Christ has given me, that's come through the Holy Father. And so I think that speaks really the memory, hopefully, and the love of Christ.
Wow, these were really great answers, and I appreciate you taking the time. It's great to see you. Thanks for celebrating Ash Wednesday with us. That's a special treat, and have a safe trip back to Biloxi.
Thank you, Drew.
Can we do that one more time? Have a safe trip back to Biloxi.
Thank you, Drew.
Awesome. You did great.